Hi everyone, underneath here we have yet another washing machine and hopefully another permanent one to the collection, but as with every other machine we'll have to wait and see how it performs and whether I like it enough for it to stay in the collection. I'm hoping it will. Now, I have brought back another brand to the channel, so I brought back one that I've already featured. This is a newer range than what I had. It's actually one of their newest ranges. So there's lower end ranges and there's higher end ranges. This is a lower end range. So yeah, I was torn between a couple of brands, a couple of specific models, each of different brands, and I spent quite a while deciding which one I think would be better suited for me and which one I think would be more interesting for me and more enjoyable to use, more entertaining to use, and which one would serve me better in the long run. So yeah, I'm hoping I've made the right choice. I do have a slight feeling I haven't, and that I'm going to regret not choosing the other option, but we'll have to see as time goes on. Obviously I haven't yet tried it out, so I'm hoping initial impressions are going to be good. Right, move the camera back a little, so hopefully you'll be able to see it better when we do the reveal and unboxing. So underneath here is another Hisense. So this was one of the options, and I'll tell you what, I won't reveal the other options that I had. I won't reveal the other the other machines I was deciding in case they come up in future. So yeah, this is a Hisense WFQP 9014 EVM. Very similar model number to the one I had before. They are different. I'll go through the differences when we've got it unboxed. Some will affect it more than others. They're similar, but they are slightly different. I hope that makes sense. I'll go through that more in detail when we've actually unboxed it. So, interestingly, Hisense now seem to package their machines in boxes. My other Hisense didn't come in a box like this. My other Hisense came in just the normal polystyrene with clear plastic packaging. So, I mean, I quite like that it's got a box. It's not a full box. Like I can see at the bottom down there is a bit of the polystyrene showing, but I like the box because I feel like it just gives it that little bit more protection. But yeah, I'm going to chop these bands off to start with. Right, and they've done this box up very well. Oh no, they haven't. It's just me not knowing where to undo it from. I think the only other machine that I've had to come in a box was the LG, because LG package their machines in boxes as well. Although I can't help remembering that the LG's was a full-blown box, like it was sealed at the bottom as well. Well, I might be mistaken in that. Right, that's the lid, just cardboard, nothing fancy. Sorry, you can't see anything at the moment. I will take this off as soon as I can. Right, we've got a, what do you call this? I forgot the name of it. Soundproof pad to aid with noise reduction, which I didn't actually put on my other Hisense. Not that that would have prevented the noise that it was making anyway. Right. There's the box off. And I do actually have it facing forward, which is nice. It's actually quite surprisingly shallow, which is good because it means it will fit better in the space that I've got for it. So here it is. Yeah, it looks nice. Look at the inside of the drum. It has holes. I know it sounds small, but I'm very pleased actually with that. My other Hisense, it has the same drum as my other Hisense, which I was kind of hoping it would have the snowflake drum, but no, unfortunately not. The only difference is my 10kg model, my 10kg, the PureJet WFQY 1014 EVJM, had this drum without the holes, and this one has it with the holes. So that's a very, very good start of the first impressions. Now, here we have all of the paperwork and also a spanner. I'll deal with this first. Oh, I hate this. This is going to rip the energy label because that's got stuck to the energy label for some reason. But luckily they provide a second one as well, so at least I'll have one in good condition. We've got also the basic information like the user guide, and that's the program table. I'll try and focus that so you can actually pause it and read it if you want. And we also have a full manual as well as the 2-year warranty. Was my other one 2 years? I feel like the other one was only 1 year. And also a little competition which I will probably enter because we could do with a new TV. Now, I'm going to chop that before removing it because I don't want to damage anything. Also, the other difference is this outer trim was grey on the 10kg, but it's fully black on here, which is good. There's also no heat shield, which again is very good. Now, got the inlet pipe and the drain pipe holder, as well as the transit bolt covers. Same motor by the sounds of it, which would be a Nanyang motor, Chinese branded. Right, I'm going to get this installed now off camera because the installation process is a bit complicated. And also I need to take out the transit bolts and get it off the bottom bit of polystyrene. So I'll do all of that off camera. And the next time I see you, it will be in, and we will give it a quick, well, I guess a quick test spin on camera. So yeah, see you in a second. Alright, we're all installed. Took a while to level it, and I also had to remove one of the drain pipe holders, which annoyingly was held in by a Torx screw. Luckily I have a multi-head screwdriver set, so I was able to remove it using that, and the pipe is just about long enough. It's a bit like the IZ's pipe. If it was any shorter, it wouldn't work. So yeah, took a while to level because the feet it's well designed. It's a lot better designed than Zanussi machines in terms of leveling, because obviously you can adjust it without having to tilt the machine, which is always good. So yeah, it's not 100% level, but then again the machine is quite lightweight, so I think that might be to do with it, because you know, it might just be me making it seem on level, but I'm going to find out when I do a wash after this video. I'm going to power it on for the first time. I have plugged it in, it's not switched on. I will switch it on at the wall, then we'll switch it on at the machine, so we can experience the first power up together. Something I have noticed, the door sill is not 100% in the right position, and neither is the door glass, although I believe the door glass is because they use the exact same materials and everything on the washer dryer versions compared to the washer only versions. And obviously on the washer dryer versions the dryer duct comes in through here, so having the glass curved at that position will allow the dryer air to go in. That's just my theory. So yeah, the drum looks tiny, but it's not really. It's slightly bigger than the EWS drum. It's 54 litres. So yeah, I think my other Hisenses, my 10 kilogram, was about 62, somewhere between 62 and 65, I reckon. Yeah, which is alright for a 10 kilo, maybe a bit small. For a 9 kilo, 54 litres is a bit small, but unfortunately that's the way we're going nowadays with most companies. Yeah, unfortunately. I tend to go by drum volume and actual drum size instead of the kilogram capacity rating. I ignore that completely now when choosing a machine. So yeah, this has no jet on it, so that's one difference to the model I had before. So there's no spray jet, so yeah, that should hopefully improve spin performance a little bit on the short holds, assuming they've kept them. I don't know if they've kept them, I'm going to find out. No videos of this range on YouTube because it's really new, but based on the program list, I'm assuming it's going to have near enough the same programming as my other one. Obviously there's no cotton colour, which is a shame because that was my favourite cycle. However, there is a new cycle which is synthetics, so we're going to give that a go. We're going to see whether that's any good. Also, some of the cycle times have changed, so I believe Eco 4060 is different. I think Mix is different. I don't know about the others, but I'll have a brief look around the cycle list in a second, and we will check, because I think I remember most of the cycle times off the top of my head of my old one. So yeah, apologies, I am rambling. Let's go ahead and power it up. So, Eco 4060 is obviously the first one on the list, whereas it was Cotton was the first one on the list on the other Hisense. I'm just going to mute this beeper because I don't really like it. There we go. Oh. Okay, that works. I was concerned about the temperature button when I was having a brief press of each of the buttons, because it doesn't click. Like if I press this, you can hear that click. If I press that, you can't hear that click, but it's working because it's telling me I can't change that temperature. So that's fine. That means it's all good. 3 hours 36. EK460 on my other machine was 3 hours 59, but I'm going to assume that's because this is a smaller drum. As I know Hisense have different cycle size with different capacities normally. Cotton, that's the same, 3 hours 29. Synthetic is 2008 with 1400 spin. Wow, okay, that's good. Mix, yeah, so mix has changed. It's 20 minutes shorter, 1 hour 58, so I'll have to investigate that. Wall's the same, quick 15 is the same. I think they're all the same. I don't think that's the same. 20 degree cycle. I have to check my all programs and options video for the Hisense. Down where? Oh, sorry, because I'm not looking at the right one. Yes, 20 degrees is the same. My mistake. Down where? Don't know if that's the same. Not sure. Dark brush is the same. Allergy steam's the same. And I mean, baby steam care's the same, and so is allergy steam. Right. Okay. So most of the stuff's the same. This was a risk when buying this machine that everything would be identical. The other risk is obviously the portable performance on the shorter cycles. Also, the manufacturing defect on my other Hisense, that's a risk which I'm going to find out in the next few weeks whether that appears on this one as well. If it does, I'm not going to get rid of this one unless I actually hate it, which I doubt I will. But yeah, because when I got rid of my other one, I did miss it despite the noise. So yeah. Alright, as promised, I'm going to give it a test spin. Now the drum's not that easy to see actually. We'll leave it on 1000 because I'm not going to let it get that high. Door lock's silent. Pump's quiet, but it's running dry, bear in mind. It might be louder. It might be louder when it's actually got water in it. It did sound like it was taking water in there, but I don't think it was. I think that's just the pump running dry. That's different already. That's longer hold at 400. that's interesting. So it does a... I'm going to have to re-secure that drain pipe somehow, because that nearly just sprayed water all over the side. So instead of spraying the water through the jet, because the jet doesn't exist, it just fills normally. That's going to make water lots and subs lots worse. I don't know if I like that. Would work as a sump flush though, I guess. Right, I'll just have a look at the main burst acceleration and then we'll end the video. Belt's a bit noisy. Not instant unlock by the looks of it, so minor inconvenience, but oh well. So, yeah, let me know what you think about this machine, but you know, stay civil and respectful when discussing opinions with other people, particularly in the comment section with any other people who might comment. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please leave a like, and hopefully see you soon with some more videos of this. That's quite a fast release instant unlock. I mean, non-instant unlock, so I'm actually not too bothered by that. Anyway, as I say, hopefully, assuming this is all fully functional, and I'll see you again soon with some videos of this. So, bye bye.